Tottenham legend Glenn Hoddle believes the team would have picked up more points this season if Ange Postecoglou had tweaked his tactics amid their nightmare injury crisis. Spurs dropped as low as 15th in the Premier League this season after losing 13 times under the Australian after racking up one of the worst injury situations in the top flight. While Tottenham bounced back 3 straight wins in the Premier League, including a 4-1 win at Ipswich this weekend, Spurs still have a long way to go if they want to climb the table following some shocking performances, largely caused by a spate of injuries to key players. Some fans have voiced frustration that Tottenham have continued to play a high line under Postecoglou despite not having their best team available, with Mickey van de Ven, Cristiano Romero, Destiny Udogie among the top stars on the sidelines. And Hoddle believes the ex-Celtic boss should have adjusted his tactics to suit the players at his disposal, insisting it would have helped the team pick up more points than they have. Speaking to Mirror Football, TNT pundit Hoddle said, "I think he needs more time because as a manager I have every sympathy for him. The amount of injuries, the long-term injuries to key players. You can have injuries, but if they're to key experienced players and they're long-term injuries and you get 9, 10 or 11. If Liverpool had that many, they wouldn't be top of the league. It affects performances, Terry's no doubt about it. My only question mark from my football head, if you haven't got your strongest team, then slightly adjust things so the team you're putting out has got more of a chance of not conceding goals. Make it more difficult for your opponent, mainly on the defensive side. To play the same way as if you've got Romero and Van de Ven doesn't make sense to me. Those players who have had to play, like Archie Gray, are at full throttle. There have just been adjustments that have been needed at times and I think we would have had more points on the board. We look too open. We look too easy to play against. We can create but we also look so vulnerable against any team I've seen in Europe. We lost to Ipswich. We look like you could always say we can score goals against Tottenham. Without Van de Ven and Romero, you've got to play differently. Tottenham have a tough game against Manchester City this weekend. Postecoglou will be hoping to avoid what would be a 14th defeat of the season against Pep Guardiola's men. Hoddle knows what it's like to manage Tottenham, having been in charge for 2 years between 2001 and 2003, before being sacked by Daniel Levy in the 2003-04 campaign. He feels Spurs should stick with Postecoglou longer and give him at least another window before deciding on his future. As for sacking him, no way, he added. I think he's got to be given another opportunity in the summer window. When Ange arrived, it was hallelujah. Fans wanted that style of football. Watch all 10 fixtures from matchday 27 of the Premier League, including Tottenham v Manchester City, exclusively live on TNT Sports and Discovery, from Tuesday 25th to Thursday 27th February. Privacy notice.